Hi guys, Ryan here with another video, and this is going to be another episode of our Tactical Trainer series. I think 3 or 4. Sorry I haven't posted on the weekend, but I was busy with the tournament, so I did okay. So basically now I'm back and I'll be making videos around 3 times a week again. So this is the first this is the first puzzle, and basically what we're seeing right now is this bishop is attacked here by the pawn. So and if the bishop takes the pawn, then just queen takes rook. But the bishop also has a discovered attack on the queen if the rook moves. But there are some problems, because if we want to check here to grab that queen on d1, the knight will take it and attack the and it will also come with the check on the king, so I can't do anything about that. So I think I got the answer. Yeah, I have the answer, but why don't you think for a bit? It's pretty interesting, but so pause the video here, and basically my answer is going to be rook g3 check. So on the borders there's a number, so I think rook g3 check. So and the reason is that, okay, and then just take the queen. Oh wait, no, that would lead to mate. Okay, I'll show you after this puzzle is done why rook g3 actually works. But for now, I have to evade mate, because if I take the queen, knight takes g3, king h4, the rook swings over here and checkmates me. So, rook g2 doesn't work, because it's the exact same thing. Interesting. Maybe just queen f7 check. Yeah, I think that'll work. And now take. Because now the king is attacking the knight. So, I'll show you why this works. So rook g3 check works because, well, if the king moves like in the puzzle and it doesn't trick you, then bishop takes d1 just wins. And if knight takes, queen takes, and that's the end of the game. This is just a continuation, but it's mate in 10. But anyways, that was the first problem. Oh, and by the way, what I meant by take, it's going to be I'd have to take it, which would be bad for me, because if I don't, then it's made in 2. Yeah, so that's the first problem. Now we're on to the second one. So, seems like an interesting one again. So he's basically putting his rook on pre, but if we take his rook, our rook on here before it's hanging. So, first move that comes to mind is rook takes this pawn. Actually seems pretty good, but there might be some stuff after rook takes a4, because if I take the queen, like rook takes here, then rook takes here. So basically, if I take the queen, he gets 2 rooks for the queen, which sounds like a pretty good deal for him. And if I take this rook, then he takes on c6, and it looks pretty Josh. So I'm thinking about rook b2 actually, to let that rook go, but have like mean ideas on the second rank. And I think that's what I'm going to do actually. Might not work, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, so it says it was a good move, but not the computer's first choice. Okay, that's okay. Maybe queen takes e4 was its first choice, so that rook b2 comes in next. Because rook b2 now, there's rook e1. So if I take on e4, rook e1, then what? Then rook b1, maybe. King go, rook b1, take, and take on a2, and it's winning. So, go and take. Okay, now rook b1 here. And not queen b2. Well, I think we can take this rook. Okay, it was a good move, but not the computer. So, thought maybe queen b2 check to get the passed b pawn. Oh, yes, that does work. Oh, okay, that works. Because the reason I thought it didn't, it was because rook a8 check. I thought rook a8 and then here. But then I didn't realize that you could just take it. So yeah, I was talking about this line from here, like after rook e1. Yeah, so yeah, that was the second problem. And now let's go on to the third. Oh. Right away, there's some action going on. Let's see, if we take the bishop, then he's probably going to take on g6. But it seems fine. Don't see a problem for black here. I'm not sure. Just seems like I can take it, really. It's like a trick or something? Perhaps king h7. And the rook is on pre because the queen also, and the queen can't defend the rook. Why don't you pause your video and think about it, because it seems pretty interesting and tricky. The only concern I have is that bishop takes. Okay. King h8. Cozy and warm and safe. No. Because king h8, queen e3. and there's h6 mate, so none of the squares work. Taking is okay, but there must be a better. Oh, no. Taking is okay. King h7 to attack the rook, and now we have bishop f5 and just take. Okay, yeah. So basically the whole idea was to play king h7 because well, apparently these lines after king f8 are slightly worse just because of how many pawns white has. So yeah, king h7 was the only move, but it wasn't that hard to see. So yeah, that's going to be our tactical trainer series, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. So, oh yeah, if you thought of any other moves and you want me to check them, put it in the comments, and I'll check to see if they were actually pretty good moves. So yeah, that's going to be the end of it, and yeah, bye.